All you have to do is start doing it. Don't matter if you have the money or if you don't have the money. When you start doing your research, pretend you have $10 million and you have to spend $10 million. If you think that way and you do the work as you have $10 million, guess what? As you do the work, $10 million will show up. Once you discover your dream, you should chase it. But remember that you must also enjoy the ride. Don't believe me, just watch. You might not believe, you might not like, whoa, where that's gonna come from. I can tell you based on my experience. We just got acquired by a private investment bank from Canada. And I never knew that opportunity was gonna be available. Mm-hmm. But every time I sit down and do my work, I do my work as I have $10 million or $20 million or $30 million. So money is not the issue. If you build,
how much money shows up to you?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I have to pull the trigger on time, and I have to.
Don't worry about it. If you find a deal and you can't pull the trigger and you don't have the money, call me.
Okay.
That's it. Done. The lack of taking the first step is the issue. I just came from Detroit, and we bought almost I think it was 70 or 75 properties in Detroit. Prior for me to going to Detroit and buying those 75 properties, I'd never been to Detroit before.
Okay.
I did not understand the market, right? I did not know how the market operates. Now, on the course, you have all the steps listed down for you that you need to go in order to understand the market. So you know what to do. Again, it's your mind is designed to keep you safe. Make sense?
Yeah, actually,
in your mind is telling you, like, don't do this because I'm nervous about it. I don't know what's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. And your mind is trying to justify why you should not take that first step. So I was very curious to come here and try to find out the reason why you guys haven't started. Because as an educator or as a trainer, I'm very interested in find out what blocks people from taking action. How much time a week can you invest and devote in this in your new business, which is text and text?
At least 30 minutes, sure. Yeah.
We set up 1 hour per day.
Yeah,
actually, like on hours of fun days, like from I would say from 8 to 9 p.m.
Okay.
We still text lead, and I think would be like 1 hour or.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Every Friday, I'm gonna send you a message and I'm gonna ask you where you're at on your business, and you're gonna send me a quick message or everything that you have done for the week. So I'm gonna be your accountability partner.
Oh,
right?
Great.
And then we're gonna be moving forward and see, where can we take this. I will also suggest you to look at the Airbnb strategy as well. I don't know if you guys have.
No, I just watch your videos on YouTube about it, but.
Okay, so take a look at the Airbnb strategy as well. What I have found, so perhaps when you came in contact with my work, the Airbnb strategy wasn't developed yet, right? So I went through a series of transformation, and then I learned some other techniques and all that. So look at the Airbnb strategy, because the Airbnb strategy in the next 30 days, I can help you out producing an extra $1,000 a month in the next 30 days. So Airbnb strategy, the Airbnb Boss strategy, is a hack that you can utilize to become financially free in 180 days. I don't know how much money do you make, but 90% of people make less than $5,000 a month. By following that strategy, you can create $3,000 to $5,000 a month in less than 180 days. Perhaps that means that you don't have to work anymore, or perhaps that means that she doesn't have to work anymore. And now you have this time to spend in tax needs and tax needs, which is an awesome strategy.
Yeah.
But it takes longer, so the learning curve is longer, and in order for you to get the results, it takes a little bit longer than the Airbnb, right? So I like to say and make an analogy that Airbnb strategy is like you open the faucet and it's dripping. It's a little bit. It's $1,000. It's $500. It's $2,000 if you have 2 units, right? But it's dripping every day. So you make $100, $150, $200 every day. Boom, boom, boom. However, if you leave your faucet open and you go away for a weekend, when you come back, what's going to happen? This entire building is going to be flooded. Make sense?
Yeah.
So it's a good strategy to start and create some passive income right away, right? Now, the tax liens and tax deeds are like a bucket. It comes every 4 months, but it's a bucket load of water. Make sense? You can make 10, 20, 30, $100,000 on each deal. So the first goal for you guys is to create some cash flow right away. And then as a parallel to that, you continue to start in your tax lien and tax deed stuff, because then when you start making money here, you already have the knowledge and you're ready to deploy the effort on the other side. So I will definitely take a look at some of the Airbnb stuff that I have out there. And there's no reason why we cannot launch the next 20 units here. And I can partner up with you. You do the management, you find the units, you do the management, and I'll do the investment. I buy all the furniture and put it in. So when I leave here, go to my website, take a look at some of the Airbnb stuff that I have done, and see. We can build this one like this in 24 hours.
Yeah, I agree.
I done it.
The only thing for me, I don't forget about the strategy, but I don't know. I didn't check yet if the leasing office
So
let
see,
me do it.
so here's what's happening. I just gave you an amazing strategy, and you try to narrow that strategy down to your building. How many buildings we have in Baltimore?
No.
What about homes? What about, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You try to narrow down the strategy to your own building. And perhaps you might gonna think, oh, if the building doesn't allow it, so then therefore it's a good strategy, but it doesn't work for me. No, let's find out where we can put it.
Yeah.
For you guys right now, you need to figure out first, what is a why? Figure out your why.
Okay.
Once you figure out your why, we need to figure out what is the fastest way to get to your why. I just told you about the Airbnb strategy. Check that out and get back to me if that's something that you guys want to learn, right? Keep in mind, I'm not here to sell you another course. Make sense? My job is to show you the latest strategies, and the fact that you don't know that means between the time that you did the tax lien and tax deed into now, you kind of forgot about me or you haven't followed everything that I've done. Make sense? So get on track, because I'm daily releasing new strategies, new hacks that can help you guys out. Make sense? So check out the Airbnb stuff, see if that's something that you want to do, and devote at least half hour with your tax lien and tax deed so we can start deploying some stuff in Pennsylvania. So I think it's better for us to focus on the beginning and not much like, let's launch this rocket into the atmosphere and not worry about it, what's going to happen with the rocket when it hits the moon.
Okay.
We haven't launched it yet. The rocket's still on Earth, right?
Yeah.
So let's worry about launching it, and then halfway through the moon, we start figuring out what's going to happen when we get there. So, but the fact that you reach out to me tells me that it's the first indication, the first sign that you thought about doing something with it. Make sense? And that leads me to the process of manifestation that I said all the time. You know, thoughts leads to feelings, that leads to action, leads to results.
Yeah.
Thoughts, feelings,
I remember
action,
this.
and results. Right?
Yeah.
So you saw my post and you have a thought. That thought created a feeling. And I'm glad that I'm here. Now we have a plan, an action plan to deploy it. And as we start deploying the action plan, and if you guys follow through and everything that I gave you as far as homework, it's just gonna be a matter of time for us to get the action, to get the results.
Yep.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Good deal?
Good deal.
Awesome.
Can we check out your Airbnb just to make a selfie?
Yeah, let's go there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go there.
Let's go. That's one of the things that we want to do sometime in our life, like
Yeah.
take an RV and read the road, you know?
Hit the road. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice.
Drive around.
It's less glamorous than you think, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
it's
experience should be
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah.
So what? So you guys decided to move to downtown because it's close to your job?
It's like 5 minutes walking.
Or
Yeah,
you just
very
walk?
close.
And you,
Yeah.
and you don't have to have a car, right?
Yeah,
has a car.
we bought a car because I work in 30 minutes driving from here, but
Oh,
it's
really?
okay. You just 30 minutes.
How's the
you know?
traffic, man?
I always hits the opposite track, so it's not
Okay,
bad.
got it.
Yeah.
Because you go out. Okay.
When everyone is coming to downtown, he's
He's
leaving,
right,
so
okay.
it's not that bad.
So what was the first thing that you're gonna execute tomorrow?
We're gonna
Today,
jog
you
it up
mean,
today,
right?
tonight.
Today? Oh, I like
Tomorrow.
that. Amazing.
We're gonna buy a little board and write our reasons.
Okay,
why
so
we're
here,
gonna
look.
do it.
This is what I'm gonna do. My vision board. I just bought this,
Mhm.
and then in my bed, right here. So you see around my bed. That's where we're gonna put my vision board. So every time I lay down, I can see stuff.
Nice.
And we're gonna put some stuff around as well because they gotta do their vision board too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they need to determine why they're doing what they're doing. So it works.
Yeah. That's when they should go. Because you see every day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Wake up, you see, and think about it. Say, yeah, let's do it every day.
That's how it is. Bro.
Awesome, guys.
All right, so we got
Very nice to meet you.
1,000 miles to drive now.
What's your name?
Alan.
Alan. My name is Bruna. Nice to meet you, Alan.
Nice to meet you, Alan. My friend. Have a good trip, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Have a great
Yeah.
weekend.
Nice to
Pleasure to meet you.
Drive safe.
I'm looking forward to get your guys' homework. Okay.
Thank you
Thanks,
very
man.
much. Hope to see you. Hope to see you.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Thank you guys.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye.
See you.
So one of the things that I'm passionate about is to find out why people learn stuff and they don't implement it. And when I got the message from this student, Filipe, the first thing that came to my mind is I knew he hadn't done anything after he took the course, and I wanted to find out why. Because I have this obsession to create a course that people can implement it and get results, right? And to me, I was very curious to see what was the problem, what was the holdup, and I was glad to realize that there was a moving taking place, right? They moved from another country here. There was a moment that they have to adapt. There was adaptation period, and most importantly, I figured it out that they have some anchors that was holding them back from implementing and executing all the strategies that they have learned. So I made a proposition to them that I'm gonna work with them every Friday. I'm gonna check up on them, see how they did it, how they execute the steps that I'm gonna lay out, and hopefully we're gonna be able to break through, and pretty soon they're gonna be able to create some results. So I'm very excited about that.